Welcome back, friends. Welcome back to the homestead and into the workshop. We've had a pretty cold few weeks. Temperatures down to minus 26, 27 centigrade. What's that? Minus 15 Fahrenheit, something like that. And we've just had the first day of the temperature rising above zero. In fact, last night we were woken by snow sliding off the roof as the temperatures rose through the night. And it looks like in the coming week the temperatures will stay above zero in the day and below zero at night, and that can only mean one thing: it's maple tree tapping time. Now, I've already done a video that shows me tapping the maple trees. To be fair, it was done 2 years ago, and it was one of the first videos I made. And I used some shop bought tubing and plastic taps to do that. So what I thought I'd do in this video is make some old-fashioned wood taps, which would have been used for centuries, to tap not specifically maple trees but probably birch trees, but they work perfectly well for maple trees here in Latvia as well. So I've got some of that beaver wood, which you've seen in a previous video of the smoking cabinet that I made. If you've not seen that, I'll put a link up here. And this is wood where beavers have stripped it of its bark for their which is their food, and they leave these sticks behind, which I've got the bark stripped off, which is perfect for us, saves us the job, and we can just cut these down, and then I will show you how to make the taps, and then we'll fit them on the trees. So let's go, and first of all, let's go make the taps. Okay, so we've just made our taps. You saw them in the last segment. I've just made a slight modification to a couple just to allow for different sized buckets. I've put an extra groove in a bit further back, and then what I've had to do is make these little brackets, because I realised some of the plastic buckets that we're going to be using, like this one, the handle is a bit thicker. Sometimes you can get bags which slot around here as well, and the juice just goes straight in the bag, and you can tie that off. I prefer to use the buckets. And you can get some buckets with already have got wire handles rather than the thick plastic ones. But this bracket just slots over here like this, and then you just put the bucket on like that, and that hangs securely, and you can easily take it off, pour it out, put it back, and then you collect your next load. Pretty simple, really. So all that's left to do now really is to go and tap the trees, and then knock in the taps, and we can start collecting the juice. Let's go and do that. Okay, so it's now 2 weeks on from when I filmed that last bit. That night, winter came back with a vengeance and has hung around for a couple more weeks. We've had temperatures back down to minus 18, I think, degrees centigrade. Snow's come and gone, and Latvia's done its usual trick of making you think spring is well on its way, when in fact it's not. So it looks like spring now is on its way, and so we are going to tap the maple trees. In fact, over there, I think you can just see where I've already tapped a few. with our more modern method with the plastic tubes. But now we're going to put a tap into this maple tree. We've got 4 maple trees along this line here, and we've not tapped this one before, but we have tapped the others. So we'll put one of our wooden taps into this one and get that set up, and I can show you how that works. And hopefully, because the sun is out today, we will see some sap come straight out, but no promises. We'll wait and see. Okay, let's tap this one and see what happens. And there you can see the juice is coming out straight away, which is nice. So now we're going to just hammer in the tap itself so we can start collecting. And all we need to do really now is put a cover over the bucket so that no debris gets in there. We do filter it anyway, but prevention is better than cure, as they say. I'll just put an old tea towel over it. See, there's the first strips coming out. Well, the tree will give us sap, well, as long as we want it really, but when we want to stop is when this tree starts to form its buds, because then the taste of the juice changes and becomes a bit sour. But we've probably got a couple of weeks before that happens anyway. And as long as the nights are below 0 or around 0 and below, and the days are above 0 and the sun shines, the sap will run like this and will be tasty. Okay, I've come back the next day. It's been quite chilly actually, so the taps haven't been dripping that much, but there should be enough to, at least to get a little drink, a little sip from these, and just to try it out. So let's have a look what we got. Okay, so as you saw, there's a little bit in there. It's actually been chilly, so there's not a lot flowing, but the sun will, as the temperature comes up this week, the taps will really, the trees will really pump up the water, and it'll come out of taps. We'll be emptying the buckets every day. But I've got enough for a little drink, so let's just give it a go. It's really refreshing. It's got a slight sweet taste to it, as you expect from maple juice, and it's a really sort of welcome taste of spring, I suppose. But if you've got a tree, then I'd recommend having a go at tapping it. Birch trees you'll be able to tap in the next couple of weeks as well, and that's equally as refreshing, not quite as sweet. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not subscribed, do subscribe and give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Leave a comment if you've got a question or comment. I look forward to reading those. And well, it's just left for me to say bye for now, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.